And there you have it. Good morning. That's I Hate Kate and Major Tom. I believe it was originally done by Peter Schilling. Anyone? I think.
Right.
I was right, E-Rock.
Yes.
Nice. I didn't even have to look that up. That's E-Rock's pick. You like that song?
Love that song.
E-Rock's a big fan of covers, aren't you?
Yeah.
He used to give me CDs filled with these covers. And a lot of covers I'd never heard of before. So
I'll be honest, I like a good cover too.
You do?
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend used to humiliate me because I like girls that cover songs. Like I like really bad girl covers of things.
They're doing like guy songs?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Do you have one in particular?
No. Oh, I'm thinking of a girl cover. There was some girl that covered Umbrella, and I used to listen to it.
I remember you telling us about that one, yes.
She was disgusted with me.
But the original Umbrella song's good enough.
I enjoy that too.
I would appreciate it if like Metallica or somebody like that, covered Umbrella. That would be extremely strange.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Their fans would not be, I don't think, as on board as you are right now.
No, I understand that. That's why I said it that way. But some kind of hardcore band doing one of those poppy songs would be interesting. Good morning, Rich Voss.
Hi, how you doing? This weekend I'll be doing covers of a good comic.
Huh?
Harrisburg.
Okay. I thought you were starting with a real fucking plug right off the bat.
No.
Who got shit for a cover? The Sex Pistols when they did My Way.
Right.
He did a cover of My Way. And
that's a great version.
Rod Stewart does a lot of covers. He did a whole
he covers
album.
cocks with his mouth.
Lucky him.
And we're off. I guess Major Tom, because we got an astronaut coming in.
Oh, right.
We've talked to astronauts before. This is no big deal to us.
Exactly.
Talked to one astronaut, and he doesn't really like you guys.
He doesn't.
Buzz
liked us.
I don't think he likes anybody.
No.
But I also agree with Eric. I don't think he was crazy for us.
But I don't think he hated us. I think we were just like everybody else to him, I believe.
And he didn't like that Jim pointed out he's wearing a woman's bracelet.
I didn't point that out, did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I took a picture of it.
So, Buzz, you're what about the psychological testing? Let's not dilly-dally. I got to get to CNN.
That's
all right. Let's go fuck yourself, Buzz. Yeah.
Yes,
what a dick.
That was a dilly-dally?
You told me that's a dilly-dally.
He absolutely said that.
Yeah, he's a cranky man.
Like, why are you here then? Why don't you just go wait in CNN's lobby? We don't need you.
Exactly, a dumb book about Mars. Shut it.
He thinks we're going to go to Mars soon.
Yeah, he might be right. But
And he's got it all figured out in his book. I remember that book.
Wow, what a prick. He really wasn't. I told you I did that New Jersey. When we did that Jersey thing, he was there. Me and Rich inducted Abbott and Costello into the New Jersey Hall of Fame, and Buzz Aldrin was inducting someone else, and he was just not pleasant.
That was a lot of fun. That day when we were there, obviously we meet a lot of celebrities and, in places.
Yeah, rub elbows.
Yeah. But when fucking, what's his name, Bon Jovi walked by, it's like angels are by him. It's like he's like you could hear, it's like Jesus with all the humming. He's the only one I was ever intimidated to walk up to.
Really?
That day. Yeah, because his security wouldn't let me near him. But don't you remember when he was there?
I do, yeah. I just said, hi, I'm a big fan. Can I take a picture? And he said, okay. And
No
at the
way.
end of my interaction with Bon Jovi.
You got one?
Yeah, why not? He was right there.
And what's his name was there? The colonel had all the security.
Was that Petraeus?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we didn't get near Petraeus, unfortunately. I would love to talk to him about email.
I want to hear more about the angels that surround Bon Jovi.
Jesus. Yes, because he's like...
All right.
I don't know. You have your people that you love. I don't know if maybe
What, Jimmy? Jimmy's in shock over there.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Every once in a while, you see a celebrity where you're like, "Holy fuck!"
You're not intimidated by anybody.
Of course, I am. Right. Absolutely. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger coming in here. Are we allowed to mention? Maybe we should have.
I mean, you probably shouldn't have. But
Really? Why? Is that going to fuck something up?
No, because we haven't asked him yet. We're just hoping he'll come in.
I think we're gonna have Arnie come by soon. That's gonna freak me the fuck out. That one.
You think? Yeah.
Yes, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Who do you think is the biggest interview you've ever done?
Oh God, I don't know. Probably someone from a reality show.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I think some of the Big Brother people, they freak me out. Yeah.
the Sorrentinos.
Yeah, the Sorrentinos were a biggie, but we passed on them. I was so nervous.
Dan Soder doesn't make you nervous?
Dan Soder makes me nervous, sure.
The size of his head does. How's his face not just smashing into the console?
I would say...
when he fell off that mountain.
I would say when Tyson first came in, that was like, wow, fucking Mike Tyson is in this studio. It doesn't get much bigger than that, I think. And then some of the basketball players we've had, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was a biggie.
I knew Mike was coming, though, because it was a big surprise. So we closed the curtain off. I knew he was going to come.
Yeah.
So I was really psyched.
Did you get your face ready?
Rich.
Why, Rich?
Why, Rich? It would be in the mouth, first of all.
So we got an astronaut coming in. Who cares?
Chris, yeah, his book is good.
Start the show like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're
not good at promoting yourself.
We've talked to astronauts before. What's the big deal? How many astronauts have we talked to?
This will be number 2.
This will be number 2?
One so far.
But the one guy we've had a couple times. That's why.
He was the second guy on the moon.
Buzz Aldrin. He's not the one guy. He's like...
All right, so he went to the moon. That's cool.
Well, I mean...
This guy didn't make it to the moon, so...
But you know what's cool about him? The astronaut thing aside, he's got 25 million YouTube hits.
For his Space Oddity song.
So, I mean...
He's the astronaut with the mustache.
Yep.
How did he get a guitar up there?
He probably
put it in the spaceship.
I doubt he snuck it up.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if they just
FedEx goes up there.
I don't know if they just allow you to just bring your guitar. Did he sneak it aboard?
No.
And where does it go?
They Velcro it to something. They probably Velcro everything, so it probably gets stuck to the wall when he's up there.
Oh. But they have enough room to bring like personal items like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
now
big.
on the space station they do, sure.
But I mean, all right.
I'm reading a part where he's talking about going out, just what it's like to go through that hatch. They had to put some like arm to help the Canada Arm 2 it's called or something.
Yeah.
And it just helps, move shit around in space and just going through that hatch into space. How great that is.
That's got to be creepy.
Yeah.
Because you got to assume, oh my God, I'm going to fall to my death. I don't care. I mean, they understand what that is all about in gravity and all that, but your mind must go, you're going to fucking fall.
Yeah. When he comes in, I'm going to go, welcome, spaceman.
Spaceman.
What's that thing on your arm?
It took you 40 minutes to notice I have a thing on my arm. It's for tendonitis.
It is?
Yeah, for tendonitis. So it's supposed to help your arm. So it helps. It's like wearing a brace.
Does it help?
It does actually. It holds up that little muscle in there.
Don't ask if it helps. You probably got 10 of them in your house. Everything goes fucking wrong with your body. Does it help? Go fuck yourself. You probably lent it to him.
All right. I was going to play this differently today.
Oh, no,
Game fucking on.
No,
Game on. You're so nice on your own radio show.
There's no one to trash.
Go stay with Tuesday nights and leave us the fuck alone.
I'm just saying.
I listened to you last night. You're all nice and funny, and everyone's getting along, and you're taking nasty shots at us already.
I didn't. That wasn't nasty. I'm just wondering what that is, if it helps, because I think I have the same thing.
It's I would
Same thing.
Except I have mine from sports.
I have it helps a little bit. I've been icing it very much.
What does it do? Keeps everything tight in there?
It helps it a little
in
bit.
In place?
I haven't been able to work my upper body in
12 years. Why do you take it's good vitamins. I forget what you take for your joints. I have one with me.
Oh, okay. Which was
glucosamine.
No, someone else told me about that.
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah. It helps. It helps.
I probably should take it.
Yeah.
Because it's really frustrating.
All right. So we'll talk to the astronaut later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could talk, ask him why he never made it to the moon and stuff. It's not as impressive.
I mean, there's other things to. I mean, that could be one of the questions. Sure.
I mean, what do they really do up there at
They
the
can make
space station?
viral videos.
Yeah, exactly.
You're jealous.
If
that you don't have a 25 million
well,
hit
of course
video.
I'm jealous, but I mean, if you have time to play music up there, what are they really doing?
What are you talking
I think we should shut down the whole program. Nothing's going on up there.
If you've got time to make videos, you've got time to.
Not only did he have time to do it, there's like 30 or 40 different shots.
He's up there alone. He's in space.
So
of
he's
course
like,
he's
okay,
got time.
Himself, he went.
Well, there's help.
What do you mean
Yeah.
by himself?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they don't usually fly alone. They usually have like a co and a
Yeah,
broad
other people. Yeah, they
and
do.
No, he
a
just
school teacher.
He
or
just took a
something,
space shuttle and said, "You know what? I'm going to go. I decide I'm going to go to the space station.
I'm going to take her for a spin.
I'm going to take it for a spin. I don't think anyone would mind."
I would, if I were you guys, I would have some Tang and some stuff ready for them.
Freeze dried ice cream.
That's why you're doing Tuesday nights.
Why? Because of the Tang one? Oh, look at, everyone didn't hit. I guess I'm not putting that one out on the mofos today.
You're the only one obsessed with that.
Exactly. The
I don't
rest
even
of us
know.
just mute him.
That thing runs itself, Rich Voss. I don't even notice that thing anymore. Anyway. So the spaceman will be in here soon.
Yeah.
And we're all excited about it.
Spaceman.
I want to ask him about setting up the camera in 30 or 40 different angles to make his video look all nice.
He's Canadian as well.
Yes, he is.
His story is very interesting on how he became a spaceman. So he's good.
He's done a TED Talk.
Oh, has he? From
Yeah.
space or in the facility?
No, and he was on stage.
Those are pretty good. I kind of want to go to one. I watched one on I think it's called anti-angiogenesis. It's something about like eating vegetables and fruits which prevent cancer. But it wasn't like one of these douchey alternative people. He said something about how they stop cells from growing certain things in strawberries. He seemed like he knew what he was doing. So now I smoke again, but I just eat strawberries.
They were telling me last time. There was a documentary that they're using AIDS to stop cancer. Did you hear this?
I did hear that. Yes, on Vice.
Yeah, we heard that about a month and a half ago.
That's
that
right.
long ago?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
AIDS stopping cancer. Is that like you running into a mirror? Had higher hope. Hold on. Fair enough. That was either going to get an 11 or a 0, and we all saw the option the room took.
We got Jerry Springer just sitting in the lobby.
You want to bring him in?
Yeah, we should bring Jerry Springer in. We were just he was just staring at the big screen in the lobby, wondering why his name's not up there, because it says every day welcome blah, and it's all the celebrities for the day. And Jerry's like, I've been looking at this thing for 15 minutes and I don't see my name up there, so he's a little bummed.
Do they put the comics that come on here? They don't put the comics, right? It's just the major.
We don't
guests.
give our list.
Yeah, we should probably give our list, and then you could
No, because then other people would bother us for their guests.
Oh yeah, that's
Same
true.
reason Stern doesn't. He's
that's
smart
true.
enough not to.
You know who was here yesterday?
Who?
Jordan Spieth.
I know.
I know you're a big golf guy.
yeah, I knew he was.
Adam.
What do you mean you knew he was?
They said the guy that won the Masters is in there. I'm like, oh.
Well, were you here?
Yeah, I was walking down the hall.
Adam.
I didn't know what his name was, though.
What's his name? Gave me a ride home last night from TMZ. Said he fucking interviewed him yesterday.
What did he say?
He said he's like a nice guy. He said he's tough to get autographs from, but yesterday he was giving autographs because
Why is he
all the
tough?
cameras. Well, because there's 10 million fucking people on them. You know, I'm sure at a tournament he'll give them to kids and stuff.
He's giving out autographs.
Yeah, when there's cameras on him.
I mean, this kid has a lot of potential, obviously, and he won his first major, but he's still.
It was that man.
He's not at Tiger Woods fame yet.
No, not at all. But he's
the real deal.
fucking.
You know, I know.
Oh man, he was fucking.
He's got a very good game.
If you didn't bet on him, like I guarantee Vegas lost a lot of money because a lot of people took him. I don't know what the odds were, but this fucking kid hits it. Ugh, I shot 79 last week.
Springer's just waiting outside the door. I don't know why they're not opening it up.
We don't have the test results.
Yeah, bring him in, Roland.
Yeah, let's see.
We got a very busy show. This has got to go like this today. We also have Louis C.K. coming in about an hour and a half. Who else we got? We got Springer. We got
We have Louis, we have Jerry, and we have Chris Haddonfield. How are you, sir?
What's up, Jerry?
Good morning.
I was telling the guys that you're really bummed out that your name's not in lights today
was
in the lobby. Did it ever show up?
It never showed up.
It never
but you know
showed
what? It just kept repeating the same 25 names.
That might be from yesterday. Sometimes they're a day behind.
Good. I'll be back here tomorrow to see if it got up there.
Are you doing other shows or just this one?
This is the only show I'm doing.
Your name
here.
wouldn't be up there because we don't give our guest list. We don't give our guest list at all. So
You're just trying to make me feel.
No, I'm not.
Because
We
so
don't.
many
No,
people
this is how you-
cancel.
yeah, exactly. Why get everyone's hopes up?
No, this is how you find out. The end has come.
Yeah. Jerry doesn't age. I say this every
he looks
time.
good, doesn't
I
he?
say this every time he's in.
Do you work out?
Yes, I told. Oh,
In '87, I did a knee bend.
Comedy's not easy. He
and you're looking at someone who's failed at it.
He looks like he works out.
I'm in shape. I mean, circles of shape.
You eat well.
Comedy's
probably.
not easy, is it?
I liked it.
I'm enjoying you, Jerry, a great deal.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
that as well, Jerry
Yes,
Springer.
thank you.
I like him.
Don't beat up our pal.
I didn't. I mean, I complimented him the
Yes,
second he walked
I was
in.
the one that complimented
No,
him.
but
And
I
then you made
confirmed
a-
it. Oh, good. We got a fight going on.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll get-
Hey, put that down.
Yes. Do you eat well, Jerry?
No.
So you don't eat well, you don't exercise, and you look great.
Oh, that's why I'm on radio. I look so good. Yeah. No, I'm. No,
got-
I really don't work. I mean, I play. Well, I used to play sports a bit, but
What did you play?
Baseball.
Okay.
Now
I
golf,
played ball
which
when
is
I was a
not-
kid too. I was an outfielder.
Yeah.
But not by choice. What did you play?
No, they put you in right field.
They
didn't
did, yeah. That was awful.
Me too. Isn't it awful? Because the sun's always in your eyes.
Yeah.
Because most of the schoolyards, right field was like.
Yeah, they knew that.
Yeah, they put the kids out there. It was horrible.
Did you pitch? I pitched as well.
And you caught.
Yeah, you played by yourself. Let's be honest.
I was a pitcher, but I would walk a lot of people because I got nervous during the game.
Yeah.
Didn't you, after a game, didn't your father take you guys off?
Wait, what?
I played stickball all the time. You played stickball as a kid?
We did.
Yeah.
What we played, it was called off the wall.
Oh,
So
sure.
All you needed two or three pin, and the wall was your backstop, and
Yeah.
you fucking put a big square on it.
Yeah.
That's a strike zone.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
we
dating
played-
yourself when you start talking about stickball.
Of course you are.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
off the wall, you could pitch fast as
Yeah. And I
whatever,
remember once
hardball.
Babe Ruth came by as we were playing.
Oh, Jerry. Stop
Jerry.
it. I mean, I
Everyone
know
has a
that
Babe Ruth story.
That's right.
Yeah.
None of them are true.
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Babe Ruth died in 48.
Yes, August 16th.
August 16th,
I was at that speech.
1948. Wow.
Oh, today it's 150 years since Abe Lincoln.
Yesterday.
115.
And he was shot yesterday, but he died
Oh,
today.
today he died.
Yeah, old
Okay.
Abe hung on for.
150 years.
Yeah.
not-
Seems like yesterday.
It's not that long ago.
Did you used to go to when you were in Cincinnati? Did you eat at Skyline a lot?
Yes, Skyline Chili's. Yeah. Oh, that was great.
What is Skyline?
It's Cincinnati has a chili that
Yeah.
doesn't exist other places because it's not your traditional. It's a sweet kind of chili.
And they put it on
delicious.
spaghetti.
I don't like sweet
hot dog.
chili.
It's
Get
so
outta here
good.
with
Now
that
listen,
sweet chili.
I don't know, but they're really selling it. I mean, I'd kind of like to have some.
Anyone who's
I'm
ever from
certainly
Cincinnati
fascinated
will
by
tell
the
you.
discussion, but
Yes.
I don't like sweet
Yeah,
chili.
Chili chatter Wednesdays.
I want a little spice on my chili. Do they give you a
Yeah.
little spice with the sweetness?
I don't know the ingredients. All I know is it
No,
tastes.
they don't
it
tell you
tastes-
what the ingredients are.
But do you
you could
feel a
buy-
little
I-
spice? You don't need to know what's in it.
Yeah, Rich.
Do you take a spoonful and go, oh, there's a little spice to this as well?
No, it's comfort food.
Yeah.
You can have 3-way, 4-way, and 5-way.
Yeah, that's on
With- that's
spaghetti
with cheese,
or with onions.
and beans. Oh, you've been to
Oh,
Cincinnati?
many times. Yeah.
Now I kind of want to have that. I did a phoner
Yeah.
for Kid Chris yesterday, and he's in Cincinnati,
Yeah.
so maybe I'll just go there for.
He's
a
now in
ride.
Cincinnati.
He's
been
been
here for 3
bounced
years.
around more than a
Holy
foster
fuck.
kid.
I know. Yeah, he's 3 years in, I think.
He's one of our radio pals, and
Yeah.
man, this guy is
He's been around.
He's been
San
everywhere
Antonio,
now.
Portland.
I remember
fucking
Portland.
Philly.
How many cities ago
I
was
met him in
that?
Sacramento.
You
in
met
like
him in
2001.
Sacramento.
That's when I met Kid Chris, Sacramento.
And then
Don't forget Philly, right?
And then he went to San Antonio.
Oh, God.
And now he's in Cincinnati.
God bless
Yeah,
him.
he's a
for-
Harry Chapin song. He's fucking.
for continuing. He's very talented.
Yeah, he's great.
But this fucking business blows Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Did you ever do radio or no? Besides just.
No, I did 2 years of Air America.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
What happened with Air America? Like, why did they collapse financially?
Well, it was a bad business model because they wanted 24 hours. So you had to find a station that was willing to give you 24 hours. And of course, all the stations with a good signal, all the popular stations, they weren't going to give you, they may give you an hour show or 3-hour show, but they're not going to give you 24 hours. And as a result, it always wound up being at the end of the dial. So the business model failed dismally.
And it was all left wing, right? I mean,
Oh, it
everything.
was left wing, but that's probably not.
It was kind of
there's-
billed as that.
In this country, there's room for one station could make it. So I don't think it was the politics that.
Well, why haven't they tried it since? You would think someone would go, all right, that was just a bad business model. I'll do it the right way.
Well, I think talk radio. My theory is that talk radio works better for conservatives than it does for liberals.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, there are two reasons that come to my mind. The first is during the 60s, the country was, it started out during the 50s being very conservative. Yeah. The country was conservative. So all the protest was on the left.
Yes.
So all the protest movements were the left, the civil rights, anti-war, everything it were the lefties. But now America is a liberal country. We give conservative speeches, but we're a liberal country, and we live liberally. So all the protesters, the people that are angry, are the right-wingers. And so when talk radio is about getting angry, calling in, being pissed off at something. And so now the protest is all from the right wing. They're, the Right to Life, the Tea Party, and all that. They're the ones that are screaming because the left isn't screaming anymore because we're liberal.
No, but that's not true because Occupy Wall Street was all left wing. All those protesters throughout the country was all left.
Everything we live today, all this business about we're a conservative country, virtually every major issue that has been debated over the last 50 years, in the end, the liberals always win. Whether it was civil rights, Social Security, Medicare, women's rights, gay rights, whatever major issue we fight over, in the end, the liberals win.
Most of those are all social issues.
Well, Medicare certainly is a financial issue. Social Security is a we're a liberal country. We give conservative speeches because it makes us feel grown up. But when you go home, you live as a liberal. You can go to the most conservative neighborhoods. The kids are listening to the same music, going to the same movies. I think we're liberal. It's over.
That's a good point,
I think most people are moderate. I really think most people are.
We say that because but the truth is, we don't want anyone telling us how to live. I mean, even marijuana now is going to become mainstream. In some states, it already is.
I think more moderate than completely liberal. Like when you look at the death penalty, and there's certain, this hatred of certain tax ideas. I think we're more moderate than a lot of European countries. They're like, you never had a woman run your country. Like, they kind of think that we're the more conservative of all of the Western civilizations, Western cultures.
I'm sure there's some issue. Look, I'm not saying the liberals win every single fight. I'm saying eventually they win.
That's a good. I never thought of that, but you're right though. They really do. Like socially,
it just takes time.
Liberals do win most of them.
Conservatives for 200 years. Conservatives have ultimately lost every battle. Conservatives were the one that wanted to keep slavery. Conservatives were the ones that fought integration. Conservatives were the ones that fought Social Security. They fought women's rights. They fought gay rights. They fought black rights. The conservatives were the one that said, let's go into Iraq and Afghanistan. I mean, eventually, we always say, well, okay. And then it's mainstream. So we don't even consider it liberal anymore. It's mainstream. If I said to you, when we had our first year of the Jerry Springer Show, 1991, we did a show on interracial marriage.
Oh,
and we
Jerry.
had protesters.
How dare you.
We had protesters in Cincinnati outside the studio when we did the show. And now we have a president who's a product of an interracial marriage. So this business about, we're conservative,
Do you know what's real tough? It's
not true.
Gay interracial marriage. You know that's a tough call home, right? Dad, I'm gay. Now sit down. Get it? That's what gay.
Yeah, we get it. What do you mean by
that? Like you said, but it was Clinton that
no intelligent point is made starting with with your hand out.
Yes, I'm very intelligent.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying that the way you're making that point
is comedy that's hard.
Right.
No, but a lot of, listen,
let us enjoy Jerry smacking you.
Look, I'm for a gay man. I'm for everything. I was a little. I'm still
your husband's going to be pissed off. I'll tell you that.
Still a little mad about the
Springer.
You just pissed off the conservatives, Jerry. Now their phones are lit. Thanks a lot for that.
Now, maybe some conservatives have some great points.
Well, this guy's saying that Jerry's a little short-sighted, maybe.
Jerry.
Let's go to Adam and Jerry.
Actually, I am. I'm nearsighted.
Hold on, we got Rush on the phone.
Jerry,
Hey, Adam.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Adam.
Jerry, it's just it's a little short-sighted. I mean, it's kind of, you're pushing off some kind of propaganda when you're talking about how every conservative or conservatism has stood for slavery. It stood for the degradation of different races. Ultimately, liberalism.
150 years ago. That's 150 years ago.
Well,
but it's true. They fought against abolition. Conservatives did fight against abolition.
Was a Republican.
I'm not saying Democrat Republican. I'm saying conservative liberal. I agree with you. There were the Democratic South was clearly conservative. I'm not saying Democrat Republican. I'm saying liberal conservative. Go ahead.
The way you're spinning it is misleading.
How?
And to say that most Americans are liberal today, I mean, it's short-sighted. You're not looking at I'm from outside of New York City, but I don't live in Kansas. But the fact of the matter is, the majority of the Middle West.
Hello?
Don't know how to end a sentence.
He just bailed. That was him. Do you think he panicked?
No, either that or he just was setting it up just to hang up in mid-sentence.
Oh, okay.
No, but he raises a fair point. And maybe I should be clearer. I'm not talking Democrat,
Well,
Republican.
Lincoln was a Republican, and we saw what he did.
Yeah. So, but it is, but it clear. I don't see how it's.
Are you very far left yourself? Political views?
Oh,
well, I think now I'm more liberal than what most people say they are.
Yeah.
But in terms of how we live, I'm not more liberal than other people. We all live liberally.
Yeah.
We really do. You would not say now. We're almost embarrassed to say that you're against gay rights. You're embarrassed to say that we shouldn't have interracial marriage. You're embarrassed to say. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed.
No, I am.
No,
I would never say.
No, people are not embarrassed, by the way, to say they're against gay marriage or interracial things. I think Jerry's right.
Yeah.
But
I said gay rights. I didn't say.
Gay rights.
Yeah.
But a lot of people would say they're against gay rights. A lot of people would say that.
Gay marriage.
Yeah, interracial stuff people would be embarrassed to admit. But anti-gay rights, there's a lot of people who are very proud to be anti-gay rights.
Still, but I'm telling you, 10 years from, look at today versus 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, it's come a long way.
Yes, and 10 years from now, it's not even going to be an issue.
Jerry, I'm just playing DA.
What about marijuana, Jerry? You smoke the marijuana?
I actually don't. I know it ruins the image, but I really don't.
But you should, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not? What else you got going on? Start partying a little bit more, right?
I should, but at the nursing home. So, at the nursing home, a lot of people are doing
Jerry, you're
it.
still a virile man, very busy producing things.
You think they smoke marijuana in nursing homes?
Well, for medical reasons.
Well, that's true, obviously.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking just recreational out in the
sometimes
out in
the
yard.
orderlies
I don't
slip
know.
it into their brownies.
I think I'm reaching an age where you don't even need it to get weird. I just sit there. My wife says, "What did you just say?" I'm going, "Ooh."
I think. How long do you think it's going to take for marijuana to be legal across the country? We were talking about this yesterday.
Chiba.
I think within, what did I say yesterday? Like 5 years tops.
Yeah, probably.
For most of the states.
What states do you think will be the holdouts?
Texas.
Some states will holdouts. A couple of states will hold out.
Texas.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Utah?
Texas is not going to allow that right away.
I think Utah more than Texas.
Utah, certainly.
Yeah, we said that too.
I'm not very pro marijuana being legal.
Or bright.
I'm not. I'm not. Listen. Listen. That was good.
Why aren't you for it?
Because listen, as a guy who's got 29 years clean, no one starts doing drugs. No one starts with meth. No one starts with crack. Everybody starts with pot or alcohol.
I'll be honest. Why I don't want to legalize just because it makes it more tempting for me. But I think it should be because most people can do it. Okay, I just couldn't. So it's like,
neither can I. But it's all. Look at all the people that can be you and have that opportunity to be you or me that can handle it. You give more people that opportunity when you make it that. Available.
I'd rather have them doing that than drinking.
Yeah, alcohol is way more evil.
Yeah.
That's like saying, well, okay, rape is bad, but murder's worse.
Yeah, but Cilantro might not even be in the car, Sonny.
I think here's.
What do you think's more evil, Jerry Springer, alcohol or marijuana?
Well, alcohol is more dangerous.
Extremely. It's not even close.
I'm not saying evil, non-evil.
If you really want to clean it up, go after the alcohol companies.
Prohibition.
Okay,
but we're never going to do that.
How is it more dangerous in what ways? I mean, both
in what
makes
ways?
No,
exactly.
How many people?
You don't see fat girls in pot bars.
You don't see. How many people that drink start off smoking pot and going through
17%. We took a poll.
It's not all. If it's not positive, then
wish your blood was.
And most start with.
That was good. You got 4.
Rich, most start with alcohol.
Yeah.
Over anything else.
Basically, it's a gateway. He's saying it's a gateway.
All right, but the alcohol is the gateway.
Here's the tough thing. We can kind of say, well, if you're grown up and you're,
a big boy or a girl,
you're going to be able to deal with marijuana or whatever. Here's the tough issue. Even if you take that position, if you're a parent and you walk into your 12-year-old's room.
Yeah, sure.
And, and it's the middle of the week, and the kid's got homework or something, and all of a sudden, your 12-year-old is there just smoking pot.
Well, yeah.
I think it's
cool.
Dishonest to say that most parents, not all, most parents, you kind of say, oh, I really don't want my 12-year-old kid.
Sure.
I mean, I think that's a responsible reaction. We all, and I'm saying what I would honestly feel. I mean, my daughter's grown now, but if that was the case, I would have to say, oh, geez,
Well, for adults, though, not for 12-year-olds.
Yeah, I don't know.
But adults
certain pleasures are for adults, not children.
Yeah, just because it's legal doesn't mean I'm going to allow my 12-year-old to be in his room smoking pot, Jerry Springer.
Of course,
but how you
Mary Jane's and Chiba.
But how are you going to keep it away? Not that people are keeping it away now,
right?
But it's going to be tougher and tougher and tougher to keep it away.
Keep it away. Okay. Like my father kept things away.
And
he would take the paper and hit me on the nose. No, and smack my nose and rub my face.
By the way, they're dealing with it in Colorado, and it's not the.
What are they dealing with in Colorado?
It's not the smoking of joints. What's happening now? It's being put into food.
The edibles.
In the edibles.
Yeah.
And now it's happening in school cafeterias, and the kids and they. And they don't know, and all of a sudden the kid gets really sick and so it's not so clear cut that, okay, let everybody do it and leave them alone. There are people that are taking bad advantage of this, and there are consequences. That's all I'm saying.
With the theory that everything progresses in life, okay, in 15 years is going to lead to cocaine being legal. You got to draw a line somewhere.
Stop.
No,
what
Rich.
do you mean?
You and your slippery slope.
Crazy.
Rich.
I don't know. I have
slippery slope
kids.
chatter.
Now you're going to bring up Asians. I fucking have 3 daughters, and if they grew up with pot legal, it would have made it easier for them. Not saying they didn't or did. Yeah. I don't know what they did. Yeah. I know they drank a little, but I just think if you make it more available, it's there and the temptation's greater.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. For the kids, we have to do it, but I understand.
There are few.
What has happened?
Jerry, would you...
Jerry.
If you were still in government, would you be for marijuana being legal?
Would you call mayor government?
I said,
yeah.
If you were still in government, didn't you?
Did I say that right or not?
I honestly don't know because of the issue I just raised.
But imagine all the money coming in, right? The moolah.
Yeah, well, this is not an issue.
Follow the paper trail.
I don't think we can. I wouldn't consider
a little extra in your back pocket, Jerry.
Well, that
you know what
would
I'm saying?
change it. Well, that of course.
A couple envelopes for Jerry Springer when no one's looking.
Oh, envelopes! God, I love those envelopes. Yeah.
You know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah. So,
old greasy old palm.
Yeah, I can't give a quick answer to say I know based on what I said before, which I really believe, it's going to be legal. Period. So it's happening because, as I said. Eventually, we always become more liberal. Each generation does. So the next generation, certainly it will be legal. But would I now vote for it to be legal? I honestly, and I know I alienate some of my buddies, but I don't know. I really don't think I would at this point.
I think, I don't know, I think it keeps everyone mellow, Jerry. Yeah. It mellows everyone out.
How do you feel about, I got in trouble for writing a Newsweek, an article online about this, about prostitution being legal. I mean, I kind of think it should be if there's like ages and stuff like that put with it, but a lot of people go like, no, you're encouraging human trafficking.
Well, I'm 71 now, so I don't care.
But I mean, in general, do we have the right to tell women they can't do that for a living? I mean,
wouldn't it clean it up a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, and make people like feel safer reporting crimes against them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems safer in Europe,
right?
What you're dealing with is the culture here.
I just said,
but
right,
eventually
but I didn't know
eventually that will be legal too.
You think?
No question.
Okay.
Everything is good.
How does it work?
Maybe the next generation,
it's the
but
downfall of morals in this country.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Because we all quickly say, "Oh, we were much more moral in the '50s." Really, having black and white water fountains was more moral.
Attaboy, Jerry.
The way we treat women, more moral.
All right, now Jerry Springer is woken up. Jerry,
I just don't. I lived in the '50s.
Yes.
We weren't more moral.
Absolutely.
We were less sexually active, but we weren't more moral.
Yeah.
Good Lord,
Bring
no.
back the German Shepherds, right,
Yeah.
Jerry?
Yeah.
All right.
You drink out of that one?
We were moral.
We're both thirsty, separate but equal.
Yeah.
All right.
I need
There's
those
no
big.
way we were moral. We were more moral. It was immoral the way we treated women.
Springer is right.
You're saying we were just more kind of maybe we didn't use the same language or the sexual stuff wasn't as big, but there was a lot of dirt underneath the rug.
A lot of dirt. He's absolutely right.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I mean, those of us who are this my age, we love the '50s, but really we love the '50s because we were in our teens or young kids, and you always like it when you're a kid because life is so great.
You wax poetic about it when you're younger.
But when I take a look at the country, then the stuff we were doing and what we were doing to each other, to say that boy, those were the great times when for half the nation it was horrible.
Yep.
Yeah, let me go to this call because it says, "Why is Rich Voss such a middle America jerk?"
Cool. Bonnie, you're on the phone.
You have
My wife.
You have to take that call. Go ahead.
Hold on. Wait till he puts his headphones on. You won't hear it, Rich.
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Will, go ahead.
Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
And do it without yelling. Just let's have a conversation.
All right.
Oh, geez.
That's radio, Rich.
You're so middle American.
It's not middle mouth American jerk. I wondered why he's such a mumble mouth American jerk.
Oh, wow. That's why you took off work for that call?
Actually, I'm on my way to work, Rich. But that's
What do you do? What do you do?
Stop fishing for things to insult this man about.
I want to see what he does.
He's trying to get him back. Don't offer any info up, Will. He'll attack you.
Yeah, Will.
We know his ways.
And listen, I'm not going to take any credit away from him. He's a brilliant comedian. There's just something missing in his brain that when he has a thought and it comes out his mouth, there's something that disconnects.
Listen, you fucking idiot. Everything I said has foundation and... It does. Everything I said has foundation. There's
Yes,
nothing.
it's
There's
rooted in
nothing I
stupidity.
haven't. There's nothing I haven't said so far today that isn't a legitimate argument.
I concur. I just wonder why every time you're on the show you have to bring up that you're 29 years clean.
Because you know what? I want to tell you why, stupid. Because it carries a message to somebody out there that thinks, "Hey, fuck, I can't get clean. Hey, I got to live the rest of my life doing drugs." Okay, so when they hear someone say, "Hey, I have 29 years clean," maybe they say, "You know what? There is hope. Maybe I can get sober." That's fucking why I do it. So go fuck yourself. Fuck your mother.
Well, that was very sober behavior.
No. Well, that's how I close when I speak.
Go fuck your mother.
Yeah.
But for the grace of God.
Live and let live.
And someone, they hung up. They're saying that pot is not a gateway drug there, Rich Voss.
To some people, it's not. To
I
some
would love
people, it is.
to
If you
hear this
have
guy's thought on it, but he hung up.
Listen, look at how
Comedy of errors.
casinos are ruining this country. And I gamble, some, but everywhere you open casinos,
You're not supposed to be gambling. What are you doing?
No, I don't really gamble.
Oh, Rich.
Yeah. Oh, Rich, what are you doing?
That's
Throwing
the
it all
start.
away down a crap table.
Jerry, he used to have a big problems with gambling.
Big problem.
Big problems.
Big problem with the old dice, Jerry.
He liked the craps. You like the craps?
Sure did.
Jerry?
This is no, I don't gamble, but I'm in casinos a lot because we do shows there now.
Right.
The Price is Right. We do the live too. So I'm in casinos a lot. Like I'll be there 8 weeks in a row. But I'm horrible at it.
Do you stay in the casino or do you stay
I
outside?
usually stay in the casino.
For 8 weeks, Jerry? Jesus.
Yeah, or they put you up, like when you're in Vegas or whatever, they put you up there.
Yeah.
And
What hotel are you at?
well, when I was doing America's Got Talent, the live show, I was doing it in Planet Hollywood.
That was fun, though,
And
right?
then
2 months in Vegas, you get to go out, go to shows. It's kind of nice.
Actually, that is nice. But I also like the restaurants. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
but
fine dining.
I'd walk through the casino every single day, several times, and there's just. It doesn't get to me. I mean, obviously some people, but I don't enjoy it.
I'm kind of with Rich. These casinos are popping up everywhere.
I love it.
I don't know how
taking
that's...
my tax money, take it from the casinos.
Is all that money going to where it's supposed to?
Oh, I hope so.
Not enough, and it can't be used as an excuse. In other words, usually it's used, hey, we're not going to have to raise your taxes. We're going to have a casino, which, of course, is very regressive thinking because then you're saying you're going to raise money for the government by basically getting people that are weak, have a weakness or a gambling addiction
Or making
whatever.
a choice that we may not agree with.
Yeah.
There is a big thing there with choice, too.
but
Weakness,
the point
addiction.
is,
a lot of it is a choice to go to the casino.
I believe
Boss
we
is
all
a
should
little weak
share
when
in
it comes to gambling.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No,
I would
do
be, too.
casinos
I don't
all
do
the
it. I'm weak.
I work casinos all the time. I don't don't gamble.
So exactly.
All right, here's the guy with
works.
the pod is not a gateway drug. Excuse me, Doug. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey,
Cheech.
Yeah, I've been a counselor for about 25 years, about 10 years in drug and alcohol counseling. If we're going to have an honest conversation about drugs, marijuana and alcohol typically are usually the first drugs that people are exposed to,
Right.
because of their accessibility. Heavy narcotics and opiates and everything like that usually don't come along until people have the means to seek them out. So it's wrong to make the correlation that just because it's the first drug they use, it's going to lead to others. I mean, I took a pharmacology course years ago that showed that this guy's a pure scientist, and he showed that if it was possible for you to do pretty much any drug, every drug at once, your body leaves marijuana in your system the longest. That's why they bust people quicker, because it's the least toxic to the body, whereas it gets cocaine and alcohol out of your body within a matter of days. You know, the medicinal uses for marijuana are infinite. Meanwhile, we're having a conversation about a drug that's relatively mild, and what we should be talking about is some of these prescription drugs, which are infinitely more dangerous and prescribable. And, you know...
You sound like you're just making this up.
I have a question for you. Are you a counselor? Are you
a comedian?
No, when are you in recovery, or were you a counselor? No, there's different counselors.
I know that, but ask the question.
All right,
will you?
No, I'm trying to see. Are you in recovery, or did you just go to school to be a counselor?
No, I grew up in an alcoholic home, and as a result, you know, I ended up finding my way through school, wanting to help people out who went through the same thing.
He's a codependent slub.
I had to work through a lot of codependency, absolutely.
He knows his shit. That's pretty obvious, Rich Voss. And he makes a very good point, because I'd rather my kids smoke marijuana than, start popping those fucking pills that are everywhere.
Uppers, downers.
Yeah. But that's...
what do you mean, that scares me way more than if my kid comes home and I know he's, smoked some pot.
A drug is a drug. Whatever you're doing to suppress whatever you're suppressing, or escape whatever you're escaping from, whether it be marijuana, alcohol, pills, it's the motivation why you're doing it.
Yeah, but there are... Okay. I know what you mean, Rich, but there are differences in the severity of what they'll do to you. Like... Guys who smoke pot, like the greatest reason I don't smoke pot, what scares me about it is the way, in some people, and me, it would kill creativity, and it might lead me.
Pot, you think?
Yeah, for me, it makes me very lazy.
Because it makes a lot of people creative. Look at all the music we got, Jerry, because of pot, right?
Look at all the music we probably don't have because people just fell asleep on the couch. That's what I would.
That's a better angle on that, because everyone always talks about Hendrix and everybody else doing their drugs. That's funny. They probably had some really good albums in them.
And then all this.
That's funny.
To get it together,
right?
Yeah.
Continue, Doug.
Sure, Doug.
Yeah, actually, I think it's more. It has to do, and Rich is correct in some way. But not everybody's motivation to use is to suppress negative feelings or anything like that. It can be quite enjoyable, and it all depends on whether it be gambling, sex, any kind of addictive personality, addictive a relationship that you have with anything. Anything can be addictive, including food. So it's all about the relationship, that whatever it is to the individual, if it spurs creativity, if it causes them to be happy and enjoy life, great. If it has a detrimental effect, well, then they have to take a look at it.
All right. Very good, Doug. Thank you for the call.
Bye, mister. Thank you.
Jerry.
Bye.
Changing subjects a little bit. What do you think of this Hillary Clinton? Do you think she really has a shot?
Well, of course she has a shot. She'll be the Democrat. I mean, barring something that happens either.
As we see it now, though, obviously anything could happen in the next year.
She'll be the Democratic nominee, and therefore the country is, split down the middle. So therefore, she has a shot.
Are the Democrats very happy that she's going to be their candidate, or are they were they wishing some of these other guys?
No nerds.
Some of these other guys popped up.
Well, if they have a concern, it's that she's not going to have any serious primary opposition, and therefore it's going to be a full year of each of the Republican candidates blasting away at her. Normally, the opposing party doesn't blast away at you during the primary season because they don't want to build up any of the opposition candidates.
Right.
So, but this time, since they all know that Hillary's going to be the candidate, the 6 or 7 Republicans that will be running in the primaries, their ads, and it's already starting with Rand Paul, their ads are going to be all anti-Clinton. So there's going to be a year of anti-Clinton ads when she doesn't have anyone to run against.
Wow.
And that that is what Democrats worry about.
And she has no one to
Democrats-
fire back out because she doesn't know who
She doesn't know
so
who the
why
candidate's
fire
gonna
back
be.
at everyone?
Right.
Yeah, but Democrats will throw a couple more people into the race to make it to even it out.
Yeah, but it's not
Who
going
else
to be.
they got?
I don't know. I would get that from
barring some unforeseen event. She's going to be I'm very happy with it, but that's just
You know
me.
what? I don't want a Clinton or a
Jerry.
Bush. Enough with both of those names. I'm
Jerry.
tired of
Let's
those
get
names.
some new names in there,
New
Jerry.
names.
Here's the Here's the thing.
Oh, Jerry.
You know how to get my butt.
Oh,
just disappoint all the time.
Jerry.
Here's the thing.
Could you?
Even though the media is going to spend the next 2 years talking about this, it almost doesn't matter who the two candidates are going to be in the end. And the reason is because both parties are going to put up a candidate that is qualified. So that isn't the issue anymore.
Or neither party's going to.
Our country, for the first time in a long time, has a real split. There are people that are more conservative that will vote Republican, even though they say they're independent, will vote Republican anyway. And there are people that are more moderate or liberal that will vote Democrat anyway. And whoever the Democratic candidate was would not vote Republican. And whoever the Republican candidate is, they're going to vote Democrat. And we know that. And that's why the elections always are pretty close. So that's what the election's going to be about. Do you want to end let's say the Affordable Health Care Act? Do you want to?
Yes.
And
who's going to be the swing vote? Who are they going to
there are very few swing
happy
vote
couples.
Hillary will clearly aim towards middle class or working Americans
Joe.
and women. The average Joe, right? And the Republicans tend to be the party that is supported by the wealthier.
Well, but,
Yeah.
but
And that's what it's going to come down to. And then we look for reasons not to like the other candidate.
I heard
but
some-
we've already made up our mind.
I heard something in there. Didn't they always vote among party lines? Or was there a time they didn't as much?
No, they used to do that. In fact, the voting machines back 40 years ago,
right?
You could hit one thing on the voting machine and be all Democrat or all
and you
Republican.
would be done.
Yes. So that it used to be you voted primarily by party.
So it's not as much as what you're saying now.
It isn't mechanically as much, but you know what? You know New York is going to wind up voting Democrat. You know Utah is going to wind up voting Republican. We know that going in. California will vote Democrat.
Although,
and,
didn't New York surprise you, though, with Giuliani for 8
I'm
years?
talking presidential
No, I know,
elections.
but I'm saying that the fact that New York has gone conservative a little more than you would have thought, and I think Pataki, I mean, they've done a few.
But when it comes to the president, it's
Republicans
it's a
can win
guarantee.
statewide in New York. There's no problem. But
There's no reason for us to vote in New York.
No, in fact,
for the president, I'm
yeah,
saying.
the Republican candidate
They say
doesn't
your
even
vote
show
count.
up in New York except for fundraisers.
Right. They say your vote counts, but in the end, it goes Democrat every single time.
The country is clearly divided in terms of how it votes. And, half the country does vote Republican and does vote conservative, even though they live liberally.
Do you see ever like a day where there's a moderate candidate that has a shot? Because none of them. It's either you got to be far left or far right.
Okay, but in fairness, most of the candidates wind up being reasonably moderate.
Yeah, when they're
Ross Perot was the last shot we had as an outside candidate
How can you
winning.
say that
It's a good point on my
Hillary Clinton is this left winger? It's just not true.
No, but they go on that platform.
In comparison.
In
comparison.
Would Hillary make a good president, Jerry Springer?
Oh, I think she's totally qualified. You may not like her personally, or you may say she's
can't
not
even keep her husband in line.
charismatic
She's
or
not
whatever.
qualified.
Right.
Oh, you've lost the
Let's talk about that blue dress. What about Rand Paul?
I think he's very bright, but he won't get the support of the Republican Party because he's not an internationalist. He doesn't want America involved around the world.
That's why I'm going to vote for him.
But the Republican establishment clearly wants America involved.
So he doesn't have a
world.
shot.
I don't think he can get the Republican
I don't like
nomination.
his hair, to be honest with you.
He could win the early states, but he'll never win the big states.
Well, Democrats want us involved around the world too. I mean,
I think
everybody
most people today do because we have to be.
Yes,
the country doesn't end. Our interests don't end at the border.
Yeah, but
we
we're
are
just
involved
getting
every place.
Yeah, we're getting mixed up all over the
Economically,
place. We should mind our own business.
I'm not saying we should send the military every place. That's different.
But even
we're
nosing in
involved.
there. Why don't we stop it already. America's like the annoying ant. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why don't we just cut this shit?
We're also the
Mind our
first one.
beeswax, for Pete's sake.
We're also the first
My
to send the
language,
Red
Jerry.
Cross and aid too around the country, around the world.
I know that. We got to stop that too. Those
Okay.
stupid red hats. With
Hey, let me
crosses on
tell you about my show.
them. Yes, Jerry's promoting here.
Oh, we're
You
here.
pick it, Jerry.
Yes.
I guess you're done talking to us. Huh?
No.
What the hell is this about?
No, I'm going to get yelled
Jerry's
at
here to
before the
promote.
show's over.
Oh.
We can talk whatever you want to
It's-
talk
you're
about.
Not fudge around.
I can tell you this much. You're
They're gonna
promoting
yell at
You
me.
Pick It.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Is that it? You
it's,
have the sheet. I don't have the
Yeah,
sheet.
he's
What
called
is it?
You Pick It. Jerry, thanks for being here.
Fan voting contest for May sweeps. Oh, nice.
It's our 25th year coming up.
I know it is. 1991, I believe.
Yes.
Is when you started.
I feel so cheap. To
I'd
this.
listen.
I'm sorry.
I'd
I
listen.
can't do this.
You got to plug.
You have to do it.
25 years. That's crazy.
amazing.
Yeah, that's long. But
And they
anyway.
all copied you, Jerry. They all wanted
Yes.
to be Jerry.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they all want to be Jerry.
They wanted
Yeah.
you're the
Oh,
most
right.
successful at all of them.
For a while, they did, though. They were all copying your formula.
Bunch of copycatters. That's
Now
what we
they
would say
wised
around
up.
here.
Now they want
Anyway, so what do? You go to jerryspringertv.com to vote? I believe.
yeah, and you get to vote for over.
Best
we
slap.
show clips. The best slap, the best fight, the best stripper, the best
Food fight, the best
Yeah.
wrestling, and the
their
best Jerry
prizes. It's unbelievable. This could change your life.
I kind of like this. You know, there was an article recently that mentioned us and you and how we kept you on Dancing with the Stars.
You did.
I didn't think
You
so.
didn't think you were trying to, but in fact you did. I've
It
had
was me
a lot
and
of-
Anthony and
Yeah.
Jimmy. We kept you on Dancing with the Stars. They wrote an article about it recently. I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Because I mean, we
You
sort of
kept
joked
to-
about it. Like, there's no
Oh.
way we actually kept
Yes.
them on Dancing with the
A
Stars.
lot of people come up and talk to me and mention specifically you. No one kept me on Dancing with the Stars because I could dance.
Jerry, I mean, you like the exposure, obviously, but
Yeah.
he came in one week and he pretty much fell to his knees and he begged us to stop. He didn't want to fucking do dance rehearsal anymore.
Well, that is
Remember,
true.
you threw yourself on the sword. You're like,
Yes.
please, enough.
Yeah, and you know how after you finish the dance, they take you backstage and and they interview you right after your dance,
Yeah.
and then everyone is all the contestants are always looking into the camera and doing the phone sign. Call this number
yeah.
because they want to win.
Right.
Yeah.
I honestly, after I danced the waltz, I wanted to go home. It was gruesome. It was hard, and I didn't want to have to learn another dance. I really wanted it to stop, and I said, just stop it. And then they told me, if you keep saying stop it,
Yeah.
people will vote for you more because they want to hurt you.
An article came out though, and
That's hilarious.
and said that we had a lot
Yeah,
to do with
you
that.
did.
I don't know. It's called You Pick It. So they go to jerryspringertv.com. If you enjoy Jerry on our show, please at least go to the website, show some web traffic, so it looks like we have some heat,
And we-
maybe vote on a couple of these categories, right?
Sure. Support Jerry. Jerry's a good
Okay.
boy. We do have to ask you about something, though.
Yes, you can get off this subject.
No.
I feel like
I don't want to get off of it. I forgot to ask you.
Uh-oh.
We do have to ask you that one of your former producers was arrested for a possible involvement in a murder.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
How well
Yes.
do you know her? Jill Blackstone, right?
Yes. When someone called me on that, I said, what? And then it didn't strike a bell. It turns out that she worked on our show 21 years ago.
Okay.
Now, and she's had a lovely career since 21 years ago.
1994.
Yeah, she worked on our show. And the headline was, Jerry Springer producer